I care what you think. Of course I do. I'm only human after all. Having this whole YouTube channel is basically proof of that. The only difference between me and you is that I'm so much better at pretending like I'm not. Of course I care about how other people view me, but I also care so much more about how I see myself. With these videos, it's not just a video, it's a part of me that I'm sprinkling on there. Sometimes a little vulnerability, sometimes a little corniness, and sometimes my jokes don't hit. And for me to put that on the open internet, for anyone to criticize, it's terrifying. It's scary. I'm scared I'm gonna get a comment calling me a doo-doo head, or telling me I'm ugly, or telling me I'm worthless. I care about those comments, of course, but I'm also just really good at ignoring those. There's no feeling worse than feeling like you're missing out. FOMO. Because when you feel like you're missing out, it's not just the fact that you're missing out, it's the fact that maybe you're rejected. Maybe you're not good enough to be with everyone else. It's a hard feeling to shake off, especially if you're a youngin' like me, because everybody else is out there doing their thing, having fun with everyone, and you question yourself if you're really good enough for any of this. But I'll tell you right now, that's not true. It's all in your head. You have to realize at some point that none of this shit matters. Because when you're in your 30s and you got kids of your own and you have your own family, you won't care about any of this shit. Because you realize that all it is validation. But when you have a stable life and a stable family, you're not gonna worry about the validation. You have a family to take care of. And reality is gonna hit us all the same. Throughout all of high school, of course I cared about what people think. But instead of actually confronting my fears and trying to get out there, I hid myself behind a pair of gloves. And also I can be kind of socially awkward and anxious. So even if I wanted to interact with people, I kind of can't. But you can't live the rest of your life worrying about what people's got to say about you. Because internally, you're already having a battle within yourself. So when you add on other people's opinion with that, you're never going to be at peace with yourself. You're never going to be able to find who you truly are if you're always worried about how people perceive you. If you're just waiting around for people to tell you who you are supposed to be. You can't do that. But if you're feeling, oh shit, I feel like no matter what, you're always gonna get that feeling that you're not good enough. At some point, you have to get good enough for yourself. I mean, FOMO hit the worst when I was in college. You know, you open your Snapchat and you see everybody out partying. Everyone looks like they're having a blast. I don't like the fact that some random function had me overthinking my own self-worth when I don't even know half of these people and I don't even want to be there. These people who you think are your friends, they don't know you on a deeper level. They don't know your vision. They're not going to help you achieve what you want to achieve in life because only you can do that. It's all right to have some dumb fun here and there, but it doesn't matter, man. Why are you letting other people's opinion, who you've barely known, dictate how you feel? Through all your ups and downs, you really going to give up yourself for someone else's opinion? I always encourage people to focus on themselves because at the end of the day, that's all it really is. When you're at these mindless functions, you're not doing anything to better your own life. You're just wasting your time. If I really think about it, it's all about finding inner peace. For me, at least. I don't want to be living my life for other people anymore. And sometimes I don't know whether or not I'm doing the right thing or being selfish. Because maybe I should care about what people's got to say. Maybe I should go create these memories with these people. And the memories are puking outside the bar, getting into fights at 2 a.m. Maybe I am missing out on that. I don't want the world telling me how I should be. I don't want to be doing my hairstyle in certain ways so I can get Emily to like me. I don't want to have to wake up in the morning and think about what's the best fit I can throw on to impress this person. Because really, I don't care. I don't want to be stressing over these little things just so I can get people to like me. Just so I can get their approval and say, oh, you're cool, man. For me, at least, it just feels like I'm not living authentically. For someone like me, I can't afford to be doing that. Going out all the time, trying to get people to approve of me. And not only with friends, but also family. And it's because I have a vision. And I can't achieve that vision if I'm always worried about what others got to say about me. No one but me is gonna get me to the point where I need to be. But of course, I still care about what you think. I just care about it less than I did last year or 2 years ago or the year before that. I'm thankful that I have things to fall back on because if I didn't, maybe I would be seeking those approval. But even when it comes to the things that you do, you really do got to do it for yourself because you're never going to become better if you're just doing it with someone else in mind. I make these videos for fun. I make it because it gives me a voice. I don't make it because I want people to think I'm cool. I don't make it because I want clout. That's a lie. I do want a bit of clout, but only because if I'm able to make a living off this, then that would be great. Then I could truly care less about what people think. Of course, you're always going to care about what people think, but you got to find a balance between caring about what others got to say and living for yourself. I just don't want my life to be dictated by others anymore because from day one, it's always felt like that. I want to finally be able to take control of my own life and live on my own terms. I can't change myself for anybody. I'm only going to change for myself. Because again, no matter what you do, you can't get everyone to like you. You can't get everyone to approve of you. And sometimes people will reject you. But the worst rejection of all is yourself. And I think when you're always out there trying to seek out for approval, deep down, you're just rejecting yourself. You don't like the person you look at in the mirror, so you're looking at other people hoping they give you that approval that you desperately need. I just want to make myself proud because I remember that dumb 16-year-old kid walking through the hallways feeling like he ain't shit. I want to make him proud. I want to make sure that that little kid in me can look up to me. I want to make sure my mom is proud. I want to make sure my dad is proud. I want to make sure that they know they didn't waste their time raising some dumb kid. To be fair, I am still kind of dumb, but I guess they're the only opinions that I really care about, even though I can sit here and pretend like I don't. But if you truly want to find yourself, if you truly want to find peace within yourself, you have to start to learn how to live for yourself. And you have to start to get better at caring less about what people's got to say. Because they're always just empty words. And they only impact you if you let it impact you. Your own desires, your own goals, it has to be stronger than the opinions of Derek. These are just random names I'm throwing out. I'm not really aiming at anyone specific. But you all know who it is in your life, you know? I got a new camera and really I wanted to test this out too. So I thought, why not?